No, it's actually really funny.
Isn't it a ripoff?
No, it pretty much is. It's like, it's kind of like Monster Hunter meets Hearthstone in a way. It's like each card has its own individual ability to level up and stuff.
This matchup is really complicated. Usually the Rogue is favorite, but Xixo is a really experimented Demon Lock player, so we might see Xixo winning versus Orange here.
All right.
The nice thing about this matchup is you still have like less threats as the Rogue player to deal with compared to the normal set of hand lock, right? Like the Giants are so problematic. You often need to get like SI on the board or Thanos on the board so that way you have something preemptively. But if your opponent only has Void Caller into, you know, only a 5/7, it's more manageable to deal with.
If Void Caller summons Mal'Ganis somehow,
right,
the game will not be that good for the Rogue player because he will need to use all his bursts to deal with Mal'Ganis or a sap.
Yeah, or a sap. Or a 2-mana spell.
Yeah.
One or the other one.
That's pretty convenient.
Well, it looks like he's going to be able to deal with this pretty easily to start.
He's not really mana efficient.
Yeah. Well, it isn't mana efficient, but you know his opponent doesn't really gain too much from it on the board, and you just have to be a little bit more aggressive, I think, right?
He still has a good curve, like Azure Drake into Shredder, Hero Power, maybe or Shredder Eviscerate or Shredder whatever for 2 mana, and then Dr. Balanced, he's the board.
That's right, I heard you guys reaming Dr. Boom.
Yeah. Doesn't everybody call him Dr. Balance because he's not balanced?
Dr. Balance, Dr. GG. I'm trying to get it catch on Dr. Broom because he cleans up the board.
Whoa, that's sick, man.
Right? I think that's
call it
much
the
better.
janitor, Dr. Boom.
Yeah, Dr. Broom.
Dr. Broom.
Yeah.
Dr. Vroom because he ends the game so fast.
Ooh, Dr. Vroom. Yeah, that's pretty good.
But why is he a doctor?
Because he went to school for 8 years, RDU. God.
He's got $250,000 in debt.
Oh. That's just rude, RDU. That's just ignorant, man.
Yeah. Oh.
Stop
America.
easy.
Actually, I think the American players haven't even been doing too well, right? Do we have any Americans
that's actually a pretty
outside
good point.
of Hyped doing well this time?
Firebat?
Yeah, Hyped cut through.
Firebat.
Oh, Firebat. That's
Yeah,
right. He was on the
Firebat's
second
through.
stream. I didn't get to see it.
Actually, I think most of the other ones went out. Strife Crow went out. Zalay went out. You went out.
Like,
Thank you for considering me an American player.
Well, what else would I consider you?
An American caster, I guess.
Well, here,
Taori-san is insane.
Yeah. Thorazon made a lot of really hard, clunky cards so much cheaper. The Bane of Doom, for example, and the Sylvanas. Those cards are a little bit clunky to use as the game develops because Rogue can easily get so much tempo, but he already did use 1 sap, and so those things are more likely to stick onto the board.
You can get so many nifty combos out.
Yeah.
It's insane. But now Orange is dominating the game still. The Rogue is applying a lot of pressure. Seeing double Shredder, I know that Orange is running double oil. It's usually the rule of double oil, 0 or 1 teachers, and 1 oil, 2 teachers.
That's funny. Bane.
Let's see. Oh, 6 on
wow.
That stinks. That's literally the worst one.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It doesn't really matter. Xixo still has Sylvanas Shadow Flame.
That's
Actually,
true.
do you need to Shadow Flame the Sylvanas? You can PO the... What do you think of POing the Imp, going for face, Shadow Flaming the Imp, and then if the bombs need to hit Sylvanas twice, and then you steal the 7/7 Dr. Boom, it's a little bit RNG-ish, but you got super unlucky 1 turn ago. If you get super...
So you deserve the luck.
Yeah, you deserve the luck.
Well,
you'd
he's
rather
just gonna,
go for the guarantee.
He's going to cut that right out.
Hopefully the Blood Imp can absorb a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah,
there
that
we
was
go.
not bad. That
But
was not
still,
bad.
like, if Xixo goes for the RNG again and he loses it, at least he can have something to blame.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Wow, 2 sprints.
I love being able to blame my losses on things like RNG.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Say it like it's an after-school activity. Oh, man. Prep Sprint gives him room to play the Pilot Shredder. Oh.
The instant SI.
Yeah.
You didn't even draw it.
These guys play really quick.
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
which is such a change-up from Nimsh versus
oh, my
anybody.
God. Don't even...
Nimsh versus Monk.
Don't even get me started on that.
After thousands of games. Oh, my God.
Wow.
The RNG is against Xixo. This whole tournament, like, I don't know if you saw it.
This whole tournament?
Did you see it throughout the last game, like, versus Taj? Taish needed the 1 out of 13 Savager top deck to win versus Xixo, and he got it to make the series 2-2.
Yeah, but that's because Tice has been running like that all tournament long too. I feel like it's more a victim of like Tice doing really well with some of those back-to-back, especially with Mech Mage. Like, that run yesterday in his series to advance in the losers was really crazy.
Xixo is really unlucky. Oh my god. This tournament. This series at least. You kind of have to feel for him a bit. Okay.
Nah.
No, I don't really.
I think, and this is not because, we don't like Xixo. It's just like, I feel like he's gotten reasonable draws overall from other games too, especially because it's like, I don't really know. Like, I think he's been playing pretty well too. So you play well, you have reasonable draws, and he's advancing. I think it's like you said, strategy accounts for a lot of the percentage of if you're favored or unfavored.
He brought, as you said, you think probably the best deck lineup.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I think that's rewarding him a lot more.
Yeah.
That you have to find ways to get around the bad luck, and sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you just don't draw a muster in 3 Paladin games. But
you actively put Bane of Doom in your deck, so you know the risks associated with it. You could have built a Demon Lock without Bane of Doom.
Yeah, you could.
Right.
You could play Demon Heart.
And here's the thing too,
and then get a counterspell. I saw that.
It's not like we all want to wear gray clothes and never leave our houses, okay? You have to take risks and gain rewards, and that's just the way life is, RDU.
Yeah.
Is it a risk to wear great clothes?
Well, no, I mean, but if you
It is in traffic.
If you just wore only gray clothes and every day you ate the same food, you ate a piece of bread and a piece of fruit.
Are you describing life in Germany right now? Oh, jeez.
Frodan with the shots. I missed that.
Emperor Thurston I've always heard was a little weird in Rogue. It's like sometimes you just don't have the cards to make everything cheaper because you have to often play for tempo. And then
I don't like it in Rogue that much.
I'm interested to see if it works out or not. Or maybe he plays a more controlling style, but I feel like he has been so aggressive, especially with those double oils and whatnot.
I think Orange has his reasons. He played really well until now, so he probably brought really good days that he's consistent on and confident on.
Sure. No,
Bloodfen Raptor's been popping out of him a lot this weekend, by the way.
I would like to see the SI and attack with dagger into the 1-3 and clear the 4-4 with the 5-5 to not die to some PO shenanigans.
More importantly, it looks like
Xixo.
Bloodfen Raptor found where the light at the end of the tunnel is. He's finally freed from the
He found the pot of
prison
gold,
of the jungle.
man.
Oh, yes,
totally
the
sick.
leprechauns.
He's not normally red. That's just leprechaun blood all over him.
That's also a good line of play. It was either what I said or what Orange just did. This protects your low tap more, but it's really bad against the PO on the egg.
Or I guess on the imp here. So that way he doesn't have to give up the egg.
It is the same thing.
Well,
He could do it in any order, I think. Yeah, he could do it in the other order too. It's exactly the same thing.
Gotcha.
He doesn't kill the... Oh.
Yeah, he kills everything. It's Rogue. With that many cards in hand, you can't leave a minion up.
Oh, man. Let's see. What can you do with prep here? A lot.
The thing is that if now Orange finds a way to clear the board, he will win because Xixo only has 1 card in the hand and that's not enough to pull any combo as a Demon Lock.
He's got Spell Power, Phantom Knives, and Blade Flurry.
Yeah.
And SI7 Agent to set everything up. This is...
It almost hurts to count all the things he can do right now. But he can actually clear everything easily.
Right.
It's actually not hard at all.
Yeah, you can play SI and then Blade Flurry Van Cleef.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think you play that. You still go for the SI Van Cleef.
Yeah.
Just too good. You set up for lethal too for the next turn.
How big is his Van Cleef? 8-8?
Yeah.
10.
12.
12!
Wait.
He didn't break the record, right? What was the record?
he had that prep
at
too.
SeatStory.
Okay.
Yeah, but Savit did that on turn 3 or something like that.
Oh.
And all in. And then he got Conceal the next draw, which was so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty epic. All right, so Orange going to take game number 1 with that Rogue deck. You were saying that it's a bit favored against the Demon Lock.
Yeah.
So
As I said, even if Xixo got unlucky, it is a really bad matchup for Xixo. Not really bad. Actually, it might be really bad because Orange is a really good Rogue player. And this matchup is favoring Rogue a bit.
I don't know. He got to the round of 16.
Yeah.
Something none of us have done. Yeah, Mad Scientist seems pretty reasonable. It's an interesting start.
Xixo's whole lineup punishes Druids, if you look at it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Zale wanted to do too, right? He brought 3 decks that can really punish.
That was what
the Druid,
Raynad
too.
was trying to do as well.
A lot of people wanted to target Druid because, yes, last week it was so popular when Emperor Thorzen first came out. Everyone was like, oh, Druid. It's like the class that benefits the most off of it.
But the thing is that Druid can just draw Wild Growth and still win. While the double attack into Mad Scientist has to be painful. And then you also give him a secret, which will also give him a minion. Oh my god. That's like so much value for Xixo.
Would you want to stack more damage onto the board? He just showed that he didn't have like any good way, like attacking onto the Mad Scientist. That also tells you a few things too.
Well, I think that you're basically already desperate because Mech Mage just trounces Druid basically all the time. So I don't know that there is any like good answer for the way to play this, you know. So.
Yeah, it's just worth discussing because, you know, that is a lot of damage. If you put 4 damage on the board turn 2 and then 4 more...
Like, he's setting up for swipe, right?
Right.
It has to be that. I don't think he wants to attack into it this turn.
If he Savage Roars now, he sets up for swipe on the Tinkertown.
Yeah?
And that might be the best call to make.
You know?
Yeah, but then
I
Xixo
could
might
get
not
behind
play...
that, yeah.
That
seems smart.
That's a
He might
really
not
hard
play-
call to make, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might not play the Tinkertown. He might play Annoyatron and like Mech Warper and other shenanigans.
Well...
I still think you
So-
play Tinkertown.
Yeah, you definitely play the Tinkertown, but you looking at that, you're like, I wonder if you have swipe
Actually,
in your hand.
you can play Spider Tank.
He's so obvious right now.
You can play Spider Tank or just Pink Face. It'll be okay. Actually, Pink Face and Clockwork No might be the best play here.
If he does that, that's really cool because
Yeah.
I would be really angry because you know he has a 3-drop or at least another 2-drop in there.
Like, playing that is really good because next time you can go for the Clockwork Gnome and
Wow.
Tinkertown.
These guys are playing very well.
Yeah, they are.
That's a really impressive call.
Like, if you get swiped, you still have a turn 4 play, which is really good, having a 4-4 and a
Right.
2-1.
But now does he have to swipe? He doesn't really because of the Keeper of the Grove.
What do you think about possibly silencing the 2-1?
You'll be too much behind.
Artosis, there's a lot of 2-1s on the board.
The one that gives you a secret that
There you
you
go.
literally won't come back against. Look at the minions in his hand. It's not like he has something to... Well, all right.
Well, he went with Savager to go into swipe.
Yeah, I know, but he wanted something bigger out there,
Like,
like a 3 or 4.
the problem is that
Oh, that's nasty.
the Savager telegraphed and told Xixo, he's like, hey, Xixo, yeah, you. I have swipe in my hand. And then Xixo played around swipe.
Yeah, it couldn't have been more clear if he had brought Xixo by the hand around to see his screen. But now we have a mirror entity out, and I just look at that, I'm like, well, I mean, there's no way to come back, right?
Yeah.
Not like this when there's 8 damage, or sorry, there's going to be 7 damage onto the board, and then whatever you put out is that much more against you.
Xixo knew the exact number of minions he can play to not play into too many spells and still have enough to pressure Orange every single turn, which is like insane. And Orange also knew how to play the spells. It's a really high skill cap series right here. And we're just in the top 16. Imagine how the finals would look like.
It's going to be crazy.
If it was anything like Maverick versus Life Coach yesterday, other than the very ending of it,
I think
I would have been super
What
impressed.
was it?
insane.
It was the
Super
best
good.
series of the tournament so far.
Oh, was it really?
It's just that the ending was actually quite the plot twist. I wasn't expecting it because Life. Oh, I guess what I'm gonna say is gonna be funny. I didn't expect Life Coach to rope and actually.
Oh, I heard
Right.
that happened. I
But,
did hear that happened.
Like-
Everything until that point was
he was
so good.
he was thinking that he needs a Sun Fury from the tap, and he thought until the rope, and then in the rope he tapped. He got
Right.
Sun Fury, but he didn't have enough time to play all
He
his
played the
hands.
Giant without Sun Furying, and the Druid comboed him.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's painful.
Yeah.
He couldn't play the Sun Fury because of the rope. But Lifecore still qualified. He managed to...
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did
still.
make it.
Yeah, he was pretty upset, but he took a walk and then.
It's really hard to not tilt in that spot, and he managed to do that.
Yeah,
but
well,
it-
that's
yeah.
like no one's fault but your own, so it hurts extra.
That's what age and experience, wisdom helps, man.
Yeah?
Life
Does
Coach.
indeed. Isn't he the oldest pro?
Was the Rogue and Taj was the Mech Mage.
This is not Mech Mage, though.
It's Mid Mage, which is
Yeah.
worse versus Rogue than
Yeah.
a Mech Mage would be, because you have so many the Rogue and not pressuring him that much.
Mhm.
But we'll see. You can still win it. You just need the good draws.
Well,
And
Mana Worm
two
could be
Mana
pretty
Worms.
good.
Loteb helps. Mana Worm, double Kirintor Mage, because you don't have that many secrets in the Mid Mage. But I think that he's going for this in a tournament format so that he maximizes the chances of drawing something good.
Yeah, so that secrets are less dead if he just
Yeah,
draws
yeah, yeah.
it.
He goes for the best possible.
Yeah, but I mean, he does have sprint. However, he just uses preparation. Mana Wyrm doing some work, man. 6 damage for 1 mana.
Yeah.
This is like a good play, Flurry.
Yeah,
But
looks like he'll have to.
the problem is that Xixo doesn't have anything for the next turn.
Right.
He just needs to top deck something. And if he doesn't, he'll not be happy.
Yeah, if he just whiffs on anything, and especially if his opponent has a reasonable, strong minion like Lotheb that he can't easily deal with, other than just because he's frozen.
Well, yeah, that's true. He's frozen, but at least that doesn't come when he wants to play like a sprint the next turn or something like that.
True.
I don't think that Lotheb on this turn was perfect, but it was really good on the board. Like if Xixo had anything other than a 4/3 on the board, Orange would probably go for the Azure Drake. But you cannot play Azure Drake into a 4/3.
Can you just keep dropping bombs? And
Not sure.
keep dropping Toshly?
You might be able to play into Blade Flare because he already used one. But is playing double sorcerers more worth it than playing a Toshly? I don't think so.
No. Toshly's better here.
Spare part isn't terribly useful against Rogue, right?
No, but 7 health is pretty darn good.
Yeah, that's.
He already used one of his saps.
Depends what spare part. Like the replay one is good with Lotheb. The freezing one is good versus his minions.
Oh man, you're right. If he gets Timer Wander on Lotheb, that's devastating.
Yeah. I think just as a body, anyways, it's like pretty sick
true.
when you look at the spells
Doomguard
already
stats.
used.
Yeah.
Like he's already used a Prep and a Vis, a Blade Fury, a Deadly Poison, a Sap. It's killing Tasha is actually a pain in the butt.
Well, he's got to make his decision. If he's not playing Toshly, then he's playing other mid-sized minions, like the Kirin mages or the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
We have many secrets.
I like dropping the Curins like that when you don't have secrets. And he chose to play into Blade Flurry, which is a really good call by Orange. If Xixo has Deadly Poison Blade Flurry or Oil Blade Flurry in 3 cards, that's insane. Like, here, take the win.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Frostwolf Grunt. Makes it a little bit harder.
Well, he does get that sprint off.
I mean, it helps him gain a little bit of life here, which is nice, so that way he has more time for the sprint to be super effective.
The draws are not that good, but the sap can be useful. You will probably want the Big Van Cleef. I'm not sure if Orange runs BGH in the deck. Does he?
I would imagine he does.
Wow.
You,
Wow.
you can run BGH
The
in mid-range.
sequence of draws related to his secrets. Like, he draws the secrets after he played the Kirin Tor, but before he's played the Mad Scientist.
What can he do here? Sap is one of the plays. Sap SI Van Cleef, I guess. Yeah, SI 4-1. You don't want to kill a scientist because if you kill a scientist with the SI, you give him the SI. And that's not what you want. You want to gain the board back. You don't want to give him potential lethal. He can already have potential
secret.
lethal.
Wow, there's only... That's like... This is such a weird...
There's still a secret in there.
Yeah, it's just like...
It's pretty bad.
That's really bad, though.
He can play both secrets for 2 mana. 1 mana is secret with the sorcerers. But
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
is that good
Well,
enough?
he can't now because he just used his.
Well, he can play counter spells.
Yeah.
Orange is afraid and he starts trading.
Well, it's scary when your opponent sprints. He has, you know, the
I
deadly
wonder.
poison and the oil, and that's still a lot of damage.
Yes, he should be. And now he still dominates the board with the Toshly.
Maybe he gets a coolant so he can buy time.
Time Rewinder. Interesting.
Everything a little bit out of order for Orange this game.
Just a little bit late.
Yeah.
Daunos.
Probably one of the worst draws.
How much damage does he have right now? So he's got 3 on the blade, plus 6.
6, 7, 8, 9.
So many options.
Eh.
9 and then he can swing again.
Yeah, it's 9 and he can swing one more time.
With 6. Makes it 15. He needs a top deck for 4. That's doable. He could have went for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable to assume that he might be able to pick up damage.
I think the best play was to go Deadly Poison, Oil, attack full face, and then play Talnos and just pass. And you
Yeah.
have 2 draws to get 4 damage, which is definitely doable.
Man,
He is playing a little bit.
both
he's playing
players
safe,
are now
like-
playing like really safe because they realized that, well, like the rogue knows he has a lot of burst, so he has to not die.
No.
But then on the mage side, you're just afraid of that rogue burst, so all you do is trade.
Giving one more card to the mage is probably not the wisest play, but he didn't want to go for the YOLO. We might see what Xixo gets in the next 2 cards, and if it was a 4 damage card, he might regret it. Wow, the sorcerers can get some huge value here.
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of the spells become cheaper. Counterspell.
He can play sorcerers, unstable portal, 1 secret, and piloted shredder. You go for the.
I have a question to you.
Sure.
If you counterspell the deadly poison, does the combo still activate?
Yes, it does.
Wow.
What does the future hold?
I have another question.
You also
Is there
get a
any better
teacher.
minion than Thrallmore Farseer off the Sable Portal?
You get the also.
Only Mogre the Ogre, okay? That's the only one.
Oh man, Moga the Ogre would be so crazy.
We saw that yesterday.
I know that 6/3 Farseer
Yeah.
just like redirects into like Sorcerer's
It's
Apprentice.
so sick.
You also get a teacher token from the counter spell.
Oh man, so basically everything activates other than the effect of the spell.
You get the auctioneer draw too, if you play auctioneer.
Yeah, I knew that for a while because that was something that I
You
thought.
just get a spell triggered, but it's like a spell for nothing.
Yeah, I guess. So they're very expensive.
But I guess
Exactly.
Xixo doesn't want to donate orange some more. I think the play is, again, going for full face and hoping for no fireballs. He definitely doesn't want to do that. Now we'll see what happens. I think he values
So,
backstab more.
Right. All right.
I am ready to
Time to add some oil.
I am ready
Desperate
Does it
times
go?
calls for desperate measures.
He'll backstab the 3-2 and then kill the Tralmar.
I am ready to learn.
It's not too bad, I guess, but being empty-handed is definitely not good.
Oh, Dr. Boom, and he's got reversing switch to
Oh
kill
my
the
god.
Violet Teacher.
And he can ping the
And he
3-1.
can ping the 3-1. That is such clean removal. And Xixo is basically stuck with Muster for battle.
Without the weapon.
Well,
He can
it's
get
got
the
a
weapon.
1-2
Yeah, he can
weapon.
get the one.
Well, does it have 4 charges? No, I didn't think so.
Touche, sir.
Imagine Master for Battle in Rogue, you can oil the Master for Battle.
Oh, is that too late though? That's so much damage on board.
7, 8, 9, 7. Like, if those bombs are true, man, it's.
You cannot play around Fireball unless you trade with both.
Well played.
All right. Well, Xixo realizes that he's just dead to a fireball. Nothing he can do about it. Oh,
That's
I was
not
expecting
it.
fireball so much there. I don't know why.
He can still
Weird into
draw it.
Yeah, he's still got to draw.
Right.
I think you have a really good play. You trade Dr. Boom into one of the Boombots, you ping the other Boombot, you play Azure Drake and Flame Cannon, and you clear the board.
It's true.
And then you can
might be
you can
able to
time
play-
rewind the Dr. Boom for the next turn.
I mean, this is assuming you don't even draw fireball to win right now.
Yeah, like you first play Azure Drake,
Right.
if you draw Fireball, you win, and if you don't, you double trade into the bombs.
1 in 12? Oh, that's not that bad.
I don't think you ping first. That's the best play.
He's got
2
1
and
in
12.
13
2
before.
and 12, right? 'Cause
2
he
in
has
12.
2
Yeah,
fireballs.
2 in 12.
Oh, okay.
That's the best play. You play Azure Drake
Does
first.
Frostball kill them? No, he's gonna be
No,
one
no.
short.
He wants to go for the board clear. Like that's okay. But I still think he had to draw before. But
Right.
if you want to draw before, there's also a chance that your Azure Drake dies. It's a 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 out of 1 out of 3, like 8%.
It's closer to 50%, actually. I've done this play.
It's not the. It's not. Damn it, Artosis. It's not like the position he's in. He's forced to try to go for the win. He's also in a position where it's like, how does he not lose from here?
No. I don't really like this.
What could you... I mean, Rogue has 0 cards he can draw to win the game, right?
Yeah, but he could clear the board entirely. I don't know.
It's still a good hand, though.
Doesn't matter, I guess, at this point.
Nefarian into Ice Block. That what he can do.
Nefarian into Ice
That's
Block.
that can give him some time.
Hold on, Nefarian.
Well, he doesn't have enough mana to play that, actually. Nefarian's 9 mana, right?
Some cool ping pong action here.
Yep. Volleyball.
Wow. 3 to the face. Keeps
Oh,
him
and he's
just
got a
outside the
ping.
ping range.
Oh, don't concede, you're not... damn it, Xixo.
Well, he was never going to win against 3 cards in hand.
2-turn clock. I guess if you allowed Xixo to pick any sequence of cards in his deck from that point on, he'd still lose.
Yeah.
So that wraps up game 3. Orange is up 2-1.
Yep. That's right. And that means Orange is going to be using his Druid.
But your dad is red hair.
No.
Oh. Oh.
Like, no, Forsen is his father, guys. Come on. Let's be real here.
Dad, do it.
Wasn't it Dewey, Dad? Come on, Frodo.
Listen, my memes. I need to brush up on my dank memes.
Don't you watch Forsen's stream?
Do you?
Yes.
I don't really watch it, to be honest. There's too much bad language. And I have a
You
little
have
one
like
in the
a
house, so
5-year-old or
I don't really
4-year-old?
watch it. Yeah.
How old is her right now?
She's 3.
Dang.
So you got to really be careful. I actually watch Trump's.
So this just in, Forsen's stream is NSFW.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jaraxxus.
Yeah, it's a demon. He can just trade and get a
yeah,
demon.
you literally can't kill that with Druid. Unless he's playing a naturalize.
Unless Sylvanas comes down the board and complicates things.
Yeah, that's about it. I like it. I would never have life tapped there.
Why not?
Because if
Doomsayer.
you get some crappy little demon, right?
Maybe he doesn't play crappy little demons. I don't think.
yeah,
I
he
don't think
might.
Xixo plays Mistress.
Okay, because... Well, I guess if he got Mistress, he could have played her. And
Oh yeah.
the fight
You're right.
bad,
Yeah, you're right.
so- But the thing is, I love this guy out so much, and you're not going to, like, use him as a minion, you know? You're not going to, like, play him to get Jaraxxus, the hero. Not enough life.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Second Jaraxxus.
Oh!
No freaking way! Are you serious?
Oh, my God.
2 Jaraxxus?
That is
They will
too
be Argus
funny.
next turn. Argus.
Oh, my God.
Defender of Argus. Oh
I don't
my
even know
God.
anymore.
I have
Oh
no
my god.
time.
Oh, and Sylvanas. This is gonna be so fun.
This is absolutely crazy.
Xixo can play the counter Sylvanas. But that's bad. No. Is
No,
it
you
bad?
know
no,
what you
it's
do
actually
here?
good.
Sylvanas?
No, I know what you do with this play. You kill this, and then the imp card on Sylvanas, and then you Mortal Coil her, and she takes a little imp, and you
I
just...
mean, it's a pretty high chance, but
Like-
Artosis, weirder stuff has happened.
If you play Sylvanas, his Sylvanas Origin Sylvanas activates
Yeah.
first, so he will steal your Jaraxxus, but then you get it Jaraxxus back.
Right. 4.
There you go. That's it.
Okay.
No problem.
Xixo had like super bad RNG earlier, and now
Oh, if
And
he has
now
a
it's evened out.
swipe... He doesn't have a swipe. Wow.
He can...
Because he could have swiped his own guy. Like, there was so much he could have done with swipe.
Yeah.
Oh, well. God, two
Oh, boy.
Jaraxxus.
why doesn't Xixo run a golden Jaraxxus? He could have 2 golden Jaraxxus.
Because he run... that's true. He has Golden Bane of Doom, though, which summons
one of
Golden
each.
Jaraxxus.
He should
You have a
invest.
common man's Jaraxxus, and you have
Commons
an
mage.
elite Jaraxxus.
The pleb Jaraxxus.
Yeah.
Whoa, man.
Oh, wait. Where's his life going?
Yeah, he's been tapping a lot, too.
That was, like, so exciting. I kind of, like, forgot that this game has rules about killing each other in it.
There
He
is
has
one
Argus.
objective.
Imagine he steals one of the Jaraxxuses if Xixo goes for the PO. That would be like heartbreaking.
Jaraxxai, or do you?
Jaraxxi. Jaraxxi?
Jaraxi? I would love it if those 2 Jaraxxis sang a duet about you face Jaraxi.
That would be fantastic.
Hopefully
Xixo
they
is not in a good
harmonize.
spot right now. He has to deal with the board.
Yeah, he's got heal, he's got taunt, he's got AoE.
What if Xixo thinks that Orange might have like double swipe in his hand?
Ooh, that would also be very...
Well, if he had swipe, I think he would have already used it anyways.
What
right?
if he had double swipe and he wanted to go for lethal?
Nice.
Oh,
That's a really
that's a
good
good
play to steal the Sylvanas.
It's a good play, but you die to so many things.
Yeah, you are vulnerable to...
Well, to like double swipe, right?
Right.
Nah.
What else are you
Or-
vulnerable to? Nothing.
Force of nature.
Yeah,
oh,
but you don't have
He's got
enough.
1 swipe.
that's like 12 lethal.
So should he be drawing cards with the Ancient of Lore to try to get more damage? Or should he...
Do you survive? That's the thing that you should ask yourself.
Oh, that's also a good point. There's a...
Well, I think I'd kill
6, 12,
Sylvanas,
13.
maybe?
He just used Power Overwhelming, though, so it's a lot less...
Just Wrath Pink
Sure.
Sylvanas. See what you get?
Wrath and Swipe Sylvanas, you mean?
Well, like Wrath at first, just to see what you draw, I guess. Huh.
Azardrek is an interesting draw. You play Torisan and Prey?
I must safeguard the land.
Oh. He's going in.
Oh,
Well.
man.
Xixo has the heal bot, but heal bot prevents him from playing anything else, and Xixo might think Orange has the combo. Like, he would be 1 damage of lethally with Force of Nature, and if Orange might just have the combo. And Xixo cannot play heal bot in this spot because he dies to combo.
Well, he doesn't really have choices, right? So he has to go heal bot.
He can go for Argus. I think that's more safe.
Argus is like effective HP.
But if he
'cause-
goes Argus, he loses. Wow.
To what?
Well, to spell power swipe.
Oh.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't lose to combo, and combo is the obvious thing that Orange might have.
So is there an actual alternative? Maybe you should.
No, combo is not the obvious thing that he has. I don't think, right? Because he used the keeper. Okay, he
No,
loses. Wow.
no. He needs to get like a Farseer. Oh no! What? The Jiraxis had so many dreams.
I
He
can't
lost,
believe.
he lost to a really
I
weird
cannot
combo.
believe that.
It's like a. Oh my god.
You don't expect Dazzle swipe on turn 9.
They both got taunted. Those are 412 Jiraxis.
I can't
Spell
even believe
power
this.
swipe.
I don't blame Xixo. Like, I would expect combo.
The Jiraxis.
I would expect combo there. Like,
Wow.
with combo, he would have been 1 damage of lethal with the Force of Nature hero power. So I think Xixo still made the right play.
Okay. I think it's fair to say that was.
And
the right
Orange also made the right play by pressuring both players. I think